Hello and welcome to Scratching the Gaming Itch, going back to 2007, one of my favorite games of all time. And today, we're going to talk about something that Halo players have been arguing about for a few years now, honestly. And that's why Halo is never going to truly be a mouse and keyboard franchise. And this isn't just because mouse and keyboard players are bad. Not because controller players are superior. It's simply because Halo's entire identity, gunplay, movement, dueling, is fundamentally built around controller mechanics. So let's break down why that is. The first and the biggest thing to understand about Halo, and it's been true for as long as I've played it, even back in the original Halo 2, Halo 3 multiplayer days, is that Halo isn't an aim duel shooter. This isn't one of those point and click adventures. Halo is a strafe duel shooter. Every BR fight, every encounter in Halo multiplayer revolves around two players who are constantly shifting their movement to throw each other off. This isn't about landing the cleanest shot. It's about winning in a dance. Halo Strafe has a rhythm to it. You've got acceleration curves, strafe patterns, crouch cancels, jump timings, little micro movements that all influence how your reticle stays on target. And this is where we actually run into the problem. WASD is just binary movement. You're either fully going left or not going left at all. You can't just feather it or slightly tilt the control. There's no subtle speed adjustments. You just can't do it. There's no micro strafe variations that the original Halo sandbox had and even expected. On the controller, you can ease the movement. You can adjust your speed middle of the strafe. You can add tiny corrections that just throw off the enemy's aim. And on keyboard, you just cannot recreate that. Those quick direction changes, sure, but those little speeds, those jumps, and that annoying crouching, it's just not as easy to pull off. Even Halo, as it's adjusted, they allowed for you to have full movement crouching because on keyboard you couldn't crouch because you could only go full speed, and to crouch in Halo you needed to go slower. So they had to make some changes, but even that isn't enough. Now the next part that makes this game a controller game over the mouse and keyboard is the time to kill. Halo is not like Call of Duty. It's not like Counter-Strike. It's not like Valorant. Halo makes you earn kills. You have to track a moving target for at least a full second, possibly even longer, depending on the weapon and the situation. That's a lot of time to be juking left and right and jumping and crouching and reacting to each other. And if you know anything about tracking shooters, this is like Quake's lightning gun. And even in Quake, one of the most pure mouse and keyboard arena shooters out there, the top professionals in the world can only hit about a 40 to 50% accuracy with that lightning gun. So Halo's battle rifle, it's the same kind of tracking. Stay locked on someone as hard as possible, stay locked on them as they're trying to break your aim. So realistically, mouse and keyboard players can expect, if they're really good, about 40 to 50% accuracy. But here's the issue. The controller has aim assist. A lot of people talk about it like it's some kind of auto aim cheat that makes controller players press a button and win. But in reality, aim assist isn't about doing the aiming for you. It's about stabilizing the reticule during those movement-heavy fights. Halo's aiming mechanics expect strafing. The entire combat loop expects that you are both trying to throw each other off, but aim assist is tuned for that environment. It'll lock on to someone, just have that little bit of stickiness and keep with them. And it'll increase your targeting, giving you about 70-80% accuracy, which is a considerable amount more than what mouse and keyboard players will get when there's no aim assist at all. Alright, so those things like mouse and keyboard players, when they are trying to keep track of their aim, they're probably going to overcorrect, and the gunfights are going to be harder for them. And the controller advantage isn't really new. The whole thing that's new is that mouse and keyboard gets to be on Halo now. The controller was literally the intended experience. Now, could Halo ever truly be a mouse and keyboard game? I don't know. You would probably be killing Halo at that point. You would need shorter time to kill, less tracking, need movement tuned for those digital inputs like the keyboard, and you'd have to have aim assist removed, which fundamentally changes the game. So I think this game will always be dominated by controllers. That's the way it was intended to be. But let me know what you think in the comments, or what you've seen when it comes to Halo. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.